Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. And for the next hour, we will be learning some new idioms that have to do with dishonesty, stealing and lying. Okay, so if you want to call your boss a cheater and a liar, stay tuned. You will learn how right here. Okay, as usual, when I do idioms classes, we'll be doing some exercises together, taking turns. And as we go, I will try to clarify exactly how and when these idioms are used, in what circumstances. I will also attempt, as best I can, given my brain power, to think of any other related idioms that are similar, have a similar purpose. And finally, as always, I very much encourage questions and as well sharing idioms that you have in your own native languages. That's always very interesting. And I learned some great stuff too, which is a bonus for me. Let me greet you folks in the classroom, and then we'll get started. Hello, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
As always, nice to see you. Nice to have you back. Hello, Max.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello to Sergi.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
Great. Just wake up.
Just woke up. It
Woke
already
up,
happened. Past tense. Okay. Well, good morning. Or I don't know. I'm assuming it's morning. I don't really know. But good morning.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, Saad. How are you today? Saad? Howdy. Okay, Saad, you say hello when you can. Salvatore, how are you?
Hi, Oakley. I'm fine, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, and with a brand new avatar there. Wait a minute, what do you got going on here? What's this
Okay,
craziness?
is Dante Alighieri because Dante Alighieri he was a famous writer and he is considered father of Italian language.
Ah, and thus we have the Italian flag flapping out of his mouth. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you for explaining that. See, I'm learning things already. Hello, Nader. How are you? Howdy, howdy. Okay, cool. Hi, Saud. Howdy,
Hi,
howdy.
how are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to the class. Nice to have you here again. And it's also nice to see Old again. Hi, Old.
Hi, how are you? I'm fine.
Great. Okay. Lady and gentlemen, let's get started. All right, where are we here? Okay. Hang on. I'm going to throw up a screen share onto your screen. And first of all, as I often like to do, we're going to look at the literal meanings of some keywords that we'll be using a little bit later in the lesson in the actual idioms themselves. So first of all, we'll be looking at some keywords. Again, oh yeah, any extra things I type, if I type extra other idioms or any clarifications, again, I will be using the group chat for the Google Hangouts. That would be the blue box in the upper left corner of your screen, so go ahead and click on that if you have not already. Okay, literal meanings, let's go. Okay, here we go. Heidi, please read the sentence and pick the appropriate word to fill in the blank.
The hair that grows in the sheep is called wool.
Yes, wool. Wool. Very good. Wool, of course, very thick material used to make lovely sweaters. Okay. Hello to Araceli. Hi there. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Welcome. Okay. Max, number 2.
An inch is approximately 2.54 centimeters.
Okay. An inch. All right. There's a little conversion for you, approximately. Max, when we have decimals, these things with a point, you are correct. 2 point. But for some reason, we don't say the number like 54 or 542. We say 2.547364632. No matter how many numbers it is, no matter how many or places, we call them places. No matter how many places in the number, in the decimal, we see each number. Yeah, at least Americans. I don't really know what the Brits do, to be honest.
Recording to IELTS listening test, they usually say something like 2 pound, 2, something like that.
Can you say that again? We lost your connection there for a second.
Oh, sorry, 2.40 pounds. 2.40 pounds, for example.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, for an American that sounds very odd. We just say each individual number. I've never heard an American say it another way. It sounds weird to me. But as I said, I'm totally ignorant. I have no idea how the British say it, honestly. Okay, moving on. Sergi, number 3.
If you attack someone with a knife, you stab them.
Oh, how violent. Okay. Yeah, the action, stab, is a verb. Stick a knife in somebody, yeah, you stab them. All right. Of course, you can stab a green bean on your plate with your fork as well. So it doesn't have to be about violence person to person. Okay. Saud, number 4, please.
Cobras, pythons, and vipers are all kinds of I have no idea.
Okay.
Snake?
All right. Snake. Snake, there you go. All right. Okay, I got a little grammar problem to share with you here. Cobras, pythons, and vipers are all kinds of snakes. If it's a countable noun, kinds of plural, the countable noun. Kinds of whatever, kinds of cars, kinds of pencils, kinds of businesses. I can equally and grammatically correctly say cobras, pythons, and vipers are all a kind. I can't say that. I know that doesn't make sense. All a kind of snake, meaning each is a kind of snake. Again, now notice that snake is not plural. Okay, so a little grammar inconsistency here. Cobras, pythons, and vipers. Yeah, Saud, have you ever seen in real life any of these? A cobra?
Yes, in the zoo.
In the zoo. Oh, okay. Not like in your garbage can or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
I hope not so.
I hope not. All right. Okay. Salvatore. Number 5, please.
They tried to give the impression of being happily married, but it was just a Pretense.
Very good.
They were actually very unhappy together.
Okay. A false pretense, a masquerade, just pretend. Okay, is a pretense. It's kind of now. Here's another weird thing in English. A very common phrase, common collocation of words is false pretenses, which it seemed to me and you probably to be a bit redundant because a pretense is something false or fake or put on in and of itself. So false, fakeness. I don't know. I can't explain this. Usually in English we really try to avoid these double kind of expressions. We try to avoid this duplication. But here it is. It's a common collocation. I can't explain it. Sorry. English speakers are crazy. That's all I can say. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Midair, number 6.
Excuse me, what is the choice for number 5?
For number 5, pretense. It was just a pretense. They were just pretending. It was just a masquerade. I could use as a synonym. Sure. Nader, all right. If someone steals money from a bank, it's called a robbery. Of course it is. All right. Robbery. If someone breaks into a house, what is it called? Do you know, Nader? It is hard to spell. It is called a burglary. A house. Burglary. You're a burglar. Okay.
What about larceny?
Larceny.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about larceny? Larceny is a broader term. Good word, though. Larceny is a broader term to mean stealing money in any way. Fraud could be considered larceny, or me breaking into your house and stealing your money would also be larceny.
And I think for the ship's sealer called piracy, isn't?
Say again? I'm sorry.
Piracy for the
Piracy.
ships.
Oh, yeah, well, there's another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. Piracy. All right. Of course, piracy has really 2 meanings. Older meaning, you're absolutely correct. Captain Jack Sparrow. Sure. Pirates, you know, with a patch on his eye and a parrot on his shoulder and a wooden leg. Arr, matey. Okay, Pirates of the Deep Blue Sea. We all probably know that. But nowadays, piracy, of course, is when somebody steals someone's product or steals their design, steals a movie. For example, I make a copy of a movie and I sell it to you. That would be piracy, modern day piracy.
And I think we have more than 50 terms for the thievery. A lot of depends on the situation.
You're probably right. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. There are a lot of words for stealing. Definitely true. And we'll probably be bringing up some more as we go along here, and no doubt about it, because we're talking about dishonesty today. So that's okay. You guys want to bring up some more thievery terminology? Kind of fits the lesson, so go for it. Okay, old. Can you look at number 7 for me? There you go.
Yeah. In my front garden, there is a path leading from the gate to the front door.
Very good. A path for walking, a trail, a path for walking. That's right. Okay, Araceli, you got another. It's your turn, and yes, you have contributed another thieving word. A mugger, a mugging. Of course, Araceli, a mugging is what?
When someone is stealing you in the street using violence, threatening you, like give me your money or I'm going to stab you or something like that.
Oh, Araceli, you're scaring me. You're so threatening. Yeah, that's right. A mugging, a person-to-person thievery. That's right. Usually with the threat of violence. Absolutely. Okay, can you do me a favor and read number 8, please?
Yes, a fiddle is another word for a violin.
Mm-hmm. Very good. A more, I guess, informal kind of word. Yeah. Sure, a fiddle. I like the sound of a fiddle. Or a violin. Okay, now, using some of these words, let's get to our idioms. Without further ado, okay, we're going to be looking at more fill-in-the-blank exercises in the format of a dialogue. So one person may say one thing, and another person may reply with an idiom, or we're looking at how idioms would come up in normal conversation. Examples of how they come up. Our idioms here to fill in the blanks are in the bold italics, A, B, C, D, etc. Okay, Heidi, back to you. Actually, this is a long dialogue. Okay, Heidi, I'm sorry to hear you didn't get the promotion you wanted.
Yes, well, they told me I would get it, and then they gave it to someone else. I feel as if I've been stabbed in the back.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a common expression used in the workplace. Good example. All right. But it also can be used in personal, talking about friendships, definitely, personal relationships, absolutely, even family. You've been stabbed in the back. You've been betrayed. Yeah. Okay. And it's common to use also, obviously related, use the expression backstabber to talk about a person who does that. He's a backstabber. Or that backstabbing. Use it as an adjective as well. That backstabbing jerk. Sure. Okay. All right, moving on. Max, number 2 here. Do you like my new Rolex, Max? Hey, I bought it down at the local market for a fraction of what they usually cost.
I'm afraid it's a fake. Okay.
No!
You've been under false pretenses.
Oh my gosh, really? It's fake? Great. Okay, wait a minute. You've been... No, I don't think that's the best fit. It almost fits. It's real close. You have another guess?
Maybe
Actually,
B?
there's...
No.
No. No, probably the one that fits. You have been. Well, there you go, Max. Have been. This would be a passive present perfect. So you have been. I need a past participle verb.
Okay. F?
Yeah.
I still wrote
Taken. There it is. You've been taken for a ride. You can, even in English, we often say, you've been taken. Oh, I just got taken at the casino. I got taken. I'm such a sucker. I can't believe it. So it's basically short for this expression, taken for a ride. All right, you've
Okay.
been conned. All right.
What does it mean?
Well, do you know conned? As in you've been conned, to con someone?
What is the next one?
Yeah, hang on, I'm writing it. Con someone. You trick them. You lie to them to get their money. One way or the
Yeah.
other. There's thousands and thousands of cons, of course. So if you're conned, somebody tricks you and takes too much money, or they get all your money, or whatever. You've been taken for a ride. You've been conned. All right. Sergi, at number 3. What about getting a second-hand computer from that shop next to the station?
I wouldn't buy anything from that man. I've heard a lot about him. I wouldn't trust him an inch.
Okay, excellent. I wouldn't trust him an inch. All right. Another great expression, maybe even better. I wouldn't trust him. I should write this so you can see it, because this is a very, very common one. I wouldn't trust him or her as far as I could throw him. This one is very common. It really should be here on the list. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Very common. I mean, obviously, well, I guess it's quite obvious what that means. Emphasizing you really don't trust him. Okay. So, number 4. Why has Patricia been sacked? She's only been here a week.
Here a week.
Yeah.
We checked her qualifications and found out that she'd never been to university. I'm afraid she got the job under false pretense.
Exactly. While she was masquerading, she was pretending to be something she's not, pretending something that wasn't real. That's it. So that's an excellent use, under false pretenses. Again, that seems redundant to me, but there it is. Just as I said, a very common collocation. Sal, do you know what it means to be sacked?
Sacked?
Yeah.
No, actually not.
Okay, well, this is also idiomatic. This is metaphorical. If you're sacked, you're fired. That's it, exactly. Fired from a job. Yeah. All right. Or we sometimes got the sack. She got the sack. Sometimes it's expressed in that way, using sack as a noun. Okie doke. Moving on, Salvatore. Let's look at number 5. After Henry said what he did yesterday, I felt completely betrayed.
Yes, I know what you mean. That guy is a real. Sorry, okay. He's a real snake in the grass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, you can't trust him at all.
That's it. All right. If you're going to use this idiom, I want each and every one of you to say it like this. He's such a snake in the grass. I don't know why when we use this expression we say snake in the grass as if it's one word. He's a snake in the grass. We say it really fast. I have no idea why, but this is very common. You'll hear it like that. Such a snake in the grass. Yeah. Lower than a snake's belly. kind of related idiom. He's lower than a snake's belly, kind of a similar thing. Meaning he'll do anything to cheat you, and he's untrustworthy. He's a snake in the grass waiting to bite you. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay. Moving on. Nader, number 6. Jim says he loves me, and he's promised we'll get engaged later this year. I know he means it this time. The second person may reply, come on, Gina. You've heard it all before. He's just what? There you go. Exactly. He's just leading you up down the garden path, and good point. Here, again, being British material, very odd, I don't know. But British may say leading you up the garden path for sure, and Americans would say leading you down the garden path. Okay, he's just leading you down the garden path. Well, Saud, if you're asking how you can get the PDF, the original copy of the PDF file, very simple. Take a one-on-one class with me. If you take a one-on-one class, I'll share any and all material I have. You can have my whole library. But otherwise, no. Sorry to be blunt about it, but hey, that's the deal. Don't take him for a ride. Oh, pretty good, Araceli. Pretty darn good. I'm not taking for a ride. I'm giving him a deal. I'm not a snake in the grass, Araceli. Come on. Okay, moving on. Old. Where are we here? Number 7. Go ahead. You can do the whole thing yourself on this one.
Okay, I told you I didn't want a party from my 5th birthday, but I know you are planning something. You can't.
Aha.
I think you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
And I think you're right. All right, if you pull the wool over someone's eyes, you deceive them in some way. Either you directly lie to them, or possibly you lie by omission. If you know what that means, you lie because you don't tell them something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie by omission. Either way, you're not being truthful, so you're pulling the wool over their eyes. Lie by omission. Okay. But either way, whether you actually lie to them to their face, oh, by the way, well, okay. Another expression, lie to someone's face. Okay, looking them right in the eye. If you lie directly to them, then you're lying to their face. This is he lied to my face. I can't believe it. Right, I should. Okay, Araceli points out, and I'm sorry I did not point it out, but yeah, each lessons material can be downloaded below the class description before you enter the class from Verbling. There's always, well, not always, but there's usually some class material below the class description. Right. Huh? Oh, okay. Araceli, okay, where are we at? We're at the last one, I think, number 8. Paul's asked me to work late again this week, and I've said yes.
The problem with you is you are too nice. People always take advantage of you.
Indeed. Have you ever been taken advantage of, Araceli?
I suppose so. when some students say, I want to ask you something in the break, so I am not able to take my coffee, to have my coffee, and I have to explain the lesson to them, but I'm too soft.
Mm, there you go. You're a softie. You're too soft. Very good. Another idiomatic meaning. If Araceli's too soft, that doesn't mean she's squishy like a pillow. It means she's too kind-hearted. Okay. Very good. All right. Guess what? That's not all. We've got another set. We're going to look at in the same type of exercise here. Most of it is in the form of a dialogue to see how these idioms are used in practical day-to-day experience. Okay, we're back to Heidi, and Heidi's back with us. Heidi, number 1. I just looked at a new flat. It was nice, but they wanted £500 a week.
500 pounds for a week. On the fiddle?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
This is my turn. You shouldn't write down anything. You should wait for your turn.
Okay.
You
Well,
want to show yourself?
that's
I'm very clever.
okay. That's, well, daylight robbery. All right.
Yeah. I want to do another time because this is already her turn, not my turn.
Okay. I want to add a little information here before we do that. Daylight robbery, okay,
It's very rude.
Okay, hang on.
Teachers.
Okay.
She is a student.
Well, see, now you're interrupting me. You're being rude to me. So you need to please stop. Okay. Now you're interrupting me. Okay. I understand that you felt she was rude to you, but now you're interrupting me. Okay. Please. British say daylight robbery, but Americans tend to say highway robbery. It's highway robbery. I can't believe you're paying that price. Okay. Heidi, go ahead. You want to do the next one? That's fine. You don't seem very happy, Martin. Is something wrong?
Yeah, there's. Now you come to mention it. I've just been talking to Richard. He said you've been talking about me. About me. I'm sorry, I'm a little frustrated. I can't think anything.
Okay. He says you've been talking about me not in front of me, okay, when I wasn't there. All right? Does that help? You've been talking about me when I wasn't around. So you've been talking about me, very common expression, behind my back. All right? So if you talk about people behind your back, you say bad things about them when they're not around. If you do that, okay, if you talk behind someone's back, you could be described as being a two-faced person. Okay, you say one thing to the person's face, but then behind their back, you say something opposite or something completely different. You say pleasant things, positive things to them, compliment them even, and then you say negative things about them behind their back when they're not around. Person who does that, again, often described as being two-faced. He's so two-faced, like that. Okay, moving on, Max. I've never told a lie in my life.
I don't believe you. Everyone has to tell a little white lie from time to time.
All right.
Uh,
Max.
can you see my picture?
Okay, hang on. Wait.
It's wait, it's Russian version about to pull wall on the eye. It's pull spaghetti on the ears. Hang
No,
spaghetti, I don't know.
you
Yeah,
must be
yeah.
kidding.
No.
Uh, uh, really? Pull spaghetti
Yeah.
from your ears?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's very funny. And goofy pictures. Thanks for the pictures. That's so silly. Okay,
Yeah.
very funny. All right. How crazy is that? Okay. Salvatore adds that in Italian, talking behind, I assume you mean talking behind someone's back. Italian, talking
Yes,
behind
teacher.
your shoulders. All right.
Yes, teacher.
All right. It's similar, I guess. Okay. Pulling spaghetti from my ears. Well, I'll never forget that one. Okay. All right, everyone has to tell a little white lie from time to time. A little white lie, of course, is a lie, not really a lie told to spare someone's feelings. Okay, when somebody gets a new haircut and you say, wow, that looks very unique. Okay. All right. Not really lying, but you're not really telling them the truth that they look like some kind of circus clown either. Oh, that's an interesting haircut. If you've ever heard that, you should go look in the mirror. Okay. They're not complimenting you. Okay. All right. Moving on. Number 4, Sergey. You can take this one on your own. Number 4.
Okay. If there's one thing I absolutely hate, it's people who are two-faced, you know. The kind of person who says one thing to your face and something totally different behind your back.
It's almost like I just said that. Yeah, you got it. Very good, Sergey. Yeah, well, okay. I already covered that one. So, all right. Two-faced. And, right, use as an adjective. He's such a two-faced person. Okay, let's move on. Saud, you can take this one. Number 5.
After Roger was arrested, it was obvious that he had been to us for months. Can I see the choice
Yeah,
for?
sorry. Yep.
I think lying through his teeth.
Lying through his teeth. Okay, an exaggerated way of saying he lied continuously, consistently, and dramatically. Big lies. Opposite of, kind of the opposite. Okay, on one end of the spectrum, a little white lie, a small lie meant to spare someone's feelings. If someone's lying through his teeth, those are big lies and a lot of them. Okay, he's lying through his teeth. We can say past tense. We can say it as an observation about someone. I think he's lying through his teeth. For example, about a politician, perhaps. Okay. Salvatore, let's take a look at number 6. How can someone like Bob earn enough to own a Porsche?
I don't know, but if you ask me, I'd say he's. Can you up?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. He's. He's. I'm not sure. He's lying through his teeth.
No, that was the last one. Number 5. After Roger was arrested, it was obvious that he had been lying through his teeth to us for months. So the idea here is Bob's got a lot more money than he makes at his job. Why? How did he get that money? I'd say he's
A little while lie.
no. Well, just
I believe a word.
no.
No.
He is something. So okay.
Is something
I'm trying to think of a good hint, but I can't really think of one.
on the field.
Yeah, there you go. He's on the fiddle. Very British. I mean, I get it. I can infer what it means. As an American, I've never heard it. I would never use it. Instead, as an American, I would say I think he's on the take. All right? If someone is on the take, that means they're probably getting money, maybe graft or bribery. Okay. You know what it means, Salvatore? Do you know what it means if I grease your palm? I grease someone's palm. Yeah.
Grease someone's palm. No, teach. I don't know
Palm
what is
is
it.
palm is palm of your hand. If you grease someone's palm, I give you some money. Is there a table in your restaurant? Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we're full. Here you go, Salvatore. Here's a little something for you. Let me grease your palm. Okay, so I slip you $50, and suddenly, oh, a table just opened up. All right. Very similar. You grease the skids. Okay, you may give someone money to help a process along that's taking a little bit too much time. You grease the skids. Oh, the skids are like rails, like tracks. So if you grease the skids, you're going to move things along a little quicker. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so all of this whole bunch of things I'm talking about related to on the fiddle. Someone's on the take. Someone's taking bribes. Someone's involved in graft. Okay. Anyway, all right. Lots of terminology for that, of course. Okay. And finally, number 8. Wait, no. Oh, I'm sorry, number 7. No. Went a little too far. Nader, Michael was telling me how much he earned last year, you might reply. And exaggerating, no doubt. You can't blank. You can't blank, that guy says. Okay, accusing Michael of being a liar or exaggerator. You can't blank, that guy says. Nader, are you there? I'm not sure if Nader is there or not. Okay. Um, okay, Old, can you try it? Let's do that again.
Yeah,
Michael was telling me how much he earned last year.
yeah, and exaggerating, no doubt you can't believe a word that guy says.
I'm only laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I like your intonation when you said that. You can't believe a word that guy says. Actually, that was really good, Old, because that intonation was very natural. That sounded.
But not correct.
No, you're absolutely correct. You're totally
Ah,
correct. Correct answer and very good intonation. You said that like a real English speaker would say it. You can't
oh,
believe a word that guy says. We would
I
definitely exaggerate the words, just like you did. It was good.
Uh, I thank you for that, but I truly I think myself far away of that kind of person.
Okay. Well, maybe it was an accident, but it was a what we call
Thank
a happy accident. It worked.
uh,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. I liked it. I like it when people's intonation is very dead on correct. That was very good. Okay. Araceli. So you don't think what he said was true then?
I doubt it very much. I wouldn't trust Michael. Can you scroll up, please?
Mm-hmm.
As far as I could throw him.
Definitely. And I had mentioned it before. I forgot it was going to appear later in the lesson, but again, this one is very, very common. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Okay. Okay. If little note here at the end, if you want to talk about someone who's totally dishonest, yes, this is a common expression. He would sell his own grandmother. Okay. Okay, I guess apparently there's a recent idiom in British English to describe a person who lies. He's economical with the truth. This is very diplomatic, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I could say he's
What
veracity challenged.
what he want to say in this phrase? He is economical with the truth.
Yeah.
I
He doesn't like to waste a lot of truth, I guess. If
yeah
you're
yeah
if you're economical, then you're careful with money. So,
yeah
uh,
yeah
you don't spend a lot of money. All right.
clear yeah.
Clear. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of funny. I might say, he would sell his mother in Italian. Okay. Mother, grandmother. Sure. All right. Very close. Another expression I might use, one that's common for me. He lies like a rug. Obviously, the double meaning. Double meaning of lie. Of course, you lie on your bed when you go to sleep, or you lie, you tell not the truth. He lies like a rug. Har har. A little bit of a pun there because of the double meaning. But okay. Max, what the homeland? What's
He
that?
would sell the homeland.
He would sell the homeland in Russia. Wow, what an insult! Wow. Okay.
Okay, but what about what the meaning of a reg?
Rug. R-U-G.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
A
reg.
rug is you throw it on the floor. Okay, like on a tile floor or a stone floor, you would put a rug down. You know, keep your feet warm or to keep. Rugs usually go on the floor. Sometimes they're displayed on the walls, frankly, if they're they can be considered artwork. Well, really making rugs. Rug is similar to a carpet.
Ah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
right, many places are famous for their carpets, or you can buy, like, you go to Morocco, you can buy a carpet in the bazaar. They're very beautiful, handcrafted, like that. Okay, let's see if we can, last 10 minutes or so here, let's see if we can remember. Let's see how many of these we can remember. Looking back at the idioms, add the missing preposition. We're looking for prepositions. On, in, over, under, and so forth. Heidi, number 1. Heidi?
Yes. Yes.
Number 1, please.
Please give me.
Sorry?
Please give me.
Okay. Max, number 1.
Lying through his teeth.
Lying through his teeth. Everyone usually forgets that through is a preposition. Good job. All right. Lying through his teeth. He's lying a lot, and he's lying outrageous lies. What, Max, what does it mean if I say he told a whopper?
Told the roper, I don't know.
A whopper. A whopper.
Whopper.
W-H-O-P-P-E-R. Yes, and that is the same word as the hamburger that you can find at Burger King. Okay, bye-bye, Arthur. Yes, the home of the Whopper, Burger King. If you tell a Whopper, you tell a very big lie, all right, an outrageous lie, a huge lie, all right, that's often called a Whopper. Well, that one's a Whopper. Okay, moving on. Sergey, number 2.
Leading you up the garden path.
Leading you up the garden path. All right, Sergey, if you're British, that's great. If you're American, leading you down the garden path. But, yeah, that's it. That's the idea. You got it.
May I?
Okay.
What, Heidi, you ready?
Yeah.
Sure, number 3.
Number 3. Yeah. Put the wool over my eyes.
Over, yes. Have you ever had the wool pulled over your eyes?
Yeah, I learned in another class.
Oh,
Really.
you learned it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have the wool pulled over your eyes, of course, you've been tricked. Somebody fooled you, conned you, or tricked you. Okay. Saud, are you still here? Yeah, sure you are. Saud, number 4.
False pretenses.
Yeah, what's the preposition that usually precedes?
There is a choice or
Yeah. The usual phrase is okay, under false pretenses. So if you get a job, was a good example. If you get a job under false pretenses, you give fake information, or pretending to be something you're not, or someone you're not. All right. Pretenses. Okay. Pronunciation. Saud, bird. You can hear a bird at your house. Saud, do you have a pet bird?
what did you say?
Do you have a pet bird?
Black birds?
Do you have a pet bird?
No. Actually, this is
No.
in my garden.
Oh, your garden. Well, you must have a lovely garden because I can hear the birds singing. All right. Nice. Okay, moving on. Salvatore, number 5.
Talking behind my back.
Perfect. All right, or behind your shoulders, whatever you prefer, Salvatore.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Nader, taken beep a ride. Nader, taken for a ride. If you've been taken for a ride, you've been tricked, fooled. Often we can. He really took me for a ride. We hear it sometimes like that as well. Fool me once. Yeah, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Right? Did I get that right? My brain's not functioning. Okay, moving on. Old, number 7.
Number 7. Stabbed blank the back. Stabbed in the back.
Yes, stabbed. No extra
Stabbed.
sound. That's it. Stabbed in the back. If
Yeah.
you're stabbed in the back, someone has betrayed you. Okay, Heidi, back to you. Number 8.
Take an advantage of me.
Yes, of me. Take advantage of me. Someone takes advantage of you.
We need to put an article, right? No news article. An advantage. No.
Oh, no. It's often as it was earlier in the lesson. I have been taken advantage of, or he was taken advantage of. It's often like that. He's going to take advantage of you. He's taking. Sometimes it's an infinitive, to take advantage. Sometimes it's a gerund. I think he is taking advantage of you. Well, that's present. I'm sorry, that's present continuous. But no, just like that. Take advantage of you. It means that you're nice, and that somebody takes advantage of the fact that you're a nice person, or they take advantage of your position in a company. They take advantage of something that has to do with you, a good quality or something that's good about you, and they use it for themselves. Maybe not to get money, maybe to get power or position, or to get some kind of advantage for themselves. Max, number 9.
I am not economical. I forget. On the off the truth.
How about with?
Okay.
How about with? Economical with the truth. All right. You are not economical with the truth. Well, I know that. You didn't have to tell me, but okay. If you're economical with the truth, you don't tell the truth very often. And last but not least, Sergi, number 10.
I forget, but in the field maybe.
Well, here you go. We'll leave you with this cartoon here. Top of the range Porsche, double garage, jacuzzi, gold-plated taps. He's got to be on the fiddle.
On the fiddle, okay.
Yeah, or on the take, as we say in America. Okay, that'll about do it. I am out of time. I will be back here in Verbling in just 1 minute, but I'm out of here for now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. See you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.